I see ya. I see ya. I'm just working on this real quick. There we go. Open this up. Law and Order Prepper. How are you doing? Let's make sure my mic volume is set good. Ooh. Get my mic here. Woo-ah. Hope everybody's doing well. I really do. Fred is sad. Fred said. Hope everybody's doing well. Not really much to talk about. You know, I think a lot of people here are already in tune with the cryptocurrencies. They've already established whether they like them or not, and they've already picked their top 5 or 10. And I think out of everybody that's here, I think Theta and Digibyte is on their top of their list. Those are actually doing quite well. Let me see something here. Close window here. XRP's looking good, Todd. XRP and ADA. Crazy how good they are. XRP up almost 100% today. I think it reached, what, 90, high 90s, 95, 98, somewhere in there. Regardless, amazing. Cardano, same thing. It's just doing really well. Let's take a look at something here. So let's just cover silver real quick. I'm looking at the charts right now. You can't see me. But the New York market, the spot market, New York market is closed. It closed at $25.25. That's up 31%. So that's not bad. Remember, when we spoke last, it was down over $1. What was that? About a week ago. So the Asian markets were open, and silver is sitting right about the same place, $25.22. So it lost 3 pennies. So we'll see how that goes. Gold right now is sitting at $1,744 even. Not bad. I would love to see gold come down. I remember when I first got into gold, it was mid 1300s. I would love to see gold come down to mid 1300s. I really would. Cryptocurrencies, let's talk about that. Theta. Theta slipped from, what was it, 9th place about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. It's currently in the 13th position at CoinMarketCap. So it's lost some ranking on that site. It has fallen, where was it? 14s, mid 14s, I forget. It's now sitting at $11.75. Now, a lot of people thought that was going to crash all the way to $8 or $9, possibly even as low as $7. But it's holding on, actually. And that doesn't mean everybody's theory can't come true, right? But I see it drop to 1150, then it creeps up to about 1160, then it drops to 1150. Now it's at 1175, so it's really trying to hold on to that higher end of the $11 mark. So that's good. It has some resistance to coming down. I still honestly would love to see it crash to $7 so we can get in. I understand though, if these people are right and it does crash to $7, $8, $9, it's going to be very quick dip. Very quick. A day or 2, maybe 3. It's going to be very quick and it's going to rebound. So be prepared. Again, I've always said keep some money in a stable coin and get ready to trade if that happens. You can get your Theta on simpleswap.io. Okay? Digibyte. Let's take a look at Digibyte. Digibyte had a very exciting week. Digibyte is in the 85th position, and it is It's 8.8 cents. Not bad. I saw it get over 9 cents. So it's had a good week. In just 7 days, it's up 24.62%. So that's the 7-day percentage. So it's positive, almost 25% in this week. So that's pretty damn good. It really is. So I'll close out of this thing. Mike Jones, thank you so much. Perth Mint Silver Dragons. Oh, I would love to get my hands on one of those. That's a nice coin. I love anything with dragons. But maybe you folks can. I own one Perth Mint. Do they come in a full ounce? This is a question. I don't know. Because this one I think is, I think 3/4 of an ounce. Do they come in a full ounce, or do I have one of those weird sizes that they put out? It's a question. I'm going to have to research that. I haven't really thought about Perth Mint until I saw Mike Jones's comment. So let's say hello to a few people. I really don't have much to talk about. I just wanted to get on here and say, hey, you all see the news. You see what's going on. I know many of you, regardless of what side of the political aisle you are on, I know many of you still would like to have your vote secured. But there's some shit going on, and they're trying to unsecure the vote. So keep your eyes open and really listen very closely to what's going on in Georgia. Okay. So Law and Order Prepper, thank you so much. XRP did I'm saying it, did a phenomenal job today, up almost 100%. So I posted a question on another YouTube channel, and I asked them, where do they foresee XRP going to value-wise in the next year or two? And somebody responded, somebody who I trust, I don't want to give away their name, said, and I said year or two. So you got that time frame, right? That person said in the tens, meaning it could be 10, 20, 50, 70. He said it could be anywhere in the tens to the hundreds for XRP. So I hope you guys got some XRP. Again, it did 100% upward move today. You've almost doubled your money just in your XRP just today. Let's take a look at what happens tomorrow. Again, I don't really celebrate a quick spike up, and I like to see a consistent amount of time. I like to see consistency of a price throughout an amount of time, a range, a time range, right? So if it stays up near a dollar mark for a week straight, all right, it found a new baseline. But if it does one of these and maybe a couple of hours later, it does right back down, it's not worth celebrating, right? So DD Prepper, thank you so much. Money grinds. XRP is Chinese bank coin. All right. We know. But you know what? Regardless of how evil XRP is, can you really say the dollar is any less evil? The dollar has enslaved millions upon millions upon millions. It has dealt death to millions upon millions upon millions. Just give that a thought for a second, okay? Fred said, thank you so much for being here. And Prestem, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Prestem Bitang, hello. I know I messed that up. It's not intentional. By the way, I'm looking a little scruffy because I just got back from the gym. Killed my legs. Killed them. Punished them. My information technology, okay, so Money Grinds, my information technology teacher who made a fortune in XRP in 2016 will tell you that to this day. So what do you get in your Security Plus, your CISP? What do you get in? I'm curious. So I know all about that. 49er. One of these days I need to get my Security Plus. I really do. At a minimum, get a Security Plus. 49er, thank you so much for being here. I know 49er, you've been a subscriber, if this is the same 49er, for a long time. Thank you so much for being here. Todd Paulson, XRP ADA. I need to get some ADA one of these days. And frankly, I only have like a very small amount of XRP. I would love to increase that bag size as well. Nightmare, hello, Money Grinds. My grandma gets $800 a month disability and inflation is killing what she can buy. Any thoughts? I have no thoughts on that. I don't know how anybody can live on $800 a month. I'm hoping that she's at least living with family members who can subsidize her other financial needs. But if she's on her own at $800 a month, I got no advice for her. I really don't. I've been in on silver. Hold on a second. I've been in on 3 silver raid, total 155 ounces as of February the 26th. I don't know what you mean by raid, but I get a feeling you just went all in on silver on those 3 dates or 4 dates. Congratulations. It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, at $800 a month, I mean, she can't even pull a little bit. Money Grind, your grandma can't even pull a little bit to throw into some cryptos. I mean, unless she's living with family and she can pull some of that out and put it into cryptos, I say Theta and XRP, Digibyte. I hope she is living with family. I really do. Althea Delacroix, sell crypto for profit and buy silver and gold. Agree. Like Robert Karasulki said, Bitcoin will go up, but he like gold and silver better. God's money. Luke Stock, hey Luke Stock. No, I have not read 1984 before, but I know what you're talking about. I think I might have seen the movie in its entirety. But I know we're living through it. Don't worry about it. It's not going lost on me. It truly isn't. I hope my volume is okay. I got a couple of people last video said, hey, the volume was low. I'm here. We can start now. Sorry, there's no Doritos. Don Oliver in the house. It's not a party without Doritos. So what do I think about vaccine passports? I think that it's leading to the mark of the beast one day. Now, if you folks remember, I did quite a few videos last year pertaining to the most important right you have. And many people were like, "Oh, free speech, freedom of speech, Second Amendment." No, this one's not documented. The right to pick up and move anywhere you want, whenever you want. I said one day that's going to come to an end. And it was going to be on the premises of COVID and vaccinations. They were going to limit your freedom to pick up and move. You can't find a job in your city. You know, you can move to another state and you've been promised a job, but you got to take the vaccine in order to get there. I can foresee this. I can foresee this forcing people to take the vaccine in order to even drive. Forget about flying. I can imagine on every major interstate Border Patrol will be reallocated on state lines to check passports. I can imagine that. And I can imagine you being ticketed or being told to turn around and be ticketed. I can imagine them utilizing that as an excuse to pull your car over and then just do a search and ticketing you. I can imagine all kinds of freaking things. The problem I have is not only the vaccine. You see, remember the flu shot. You got to get that every year if you want to get inoculated against the flu. Who's to say that, okay, every year you got to show your card and it's got dates and every date has to be stamped and you have to get a shot. There are chemicals in your bloodstream every year. Oh, the government's going to say, we're not forcing you to do that. That's your own free will. But unfortunately, you're not going to be able to drive out of your city, even to the next city. We catch you, it's a fine. But it's your free will. Can't fly. I can imagine employers doing the same thing. Well, for the safety of our existing employees, you have to show proof of vaccination. We can't let you in. We can't hire you, or we can't keep you on as our employee unless you can prove that you're not a health risk to our other employees. But we're not forcing you. It's your decision. I can see this coming. And yes, I do see this metaphorically as kind of like the mark of the beast. You don't get to eat or anything until you can prove you're inoculated. I can foresee this. I made many videos saying your greatest right is the freedom. Forget freedom of speech. Forget your Second Amendment. Forget the freedom of religion. Is to move around the country. Money Grinds, thank you so much for being here. Who else? Just ordered the Robinhood first in series of coins. I have to take a look at that. 1 ounce silver from Bold Precious Metals. Okay. No offense, but can anyone here explain what Digibyte does? So go to coinmarket.cap, scroll down to Digibyte. Click on Digibyte. It'll tell you exactly what they do. It's going to be security for documents. You know how you e-sign, for example? This is just one of many of their projects. A lot of people who buy a home, refinance a home, regardless of whether it's even with a home or not, you get sometimes documents for your e-signature, your electronic signature. You know, you click on it, it automatically signs it. They're going to do security for that. So that's just one of many things. Again, go ahead, do some research, because I think I've answered this question. I'm trying to see your name. If it wasn't not you. I lost your name. The scrolling is going up and down. I mean, not up and down. It's just going up. But regardless, go to coinmarket.cap, scroll all the way down to Digibyte, click on it. It'll open up another window and it'll tell you a little bit about Digibyte. You can also just type in Google, what does Digibyte do, or Digibyte projects, and you'll get the information you need better than I can articulate it. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a look, Althea, on those dragon bars. I really will. I love, and there's some really nice ones out there. Not just the Perth mint, but I just love the high detail, the scales. When you could see the detail and the relief of the scales in that silver or gold, it's really amazing. Daniel M. in the house, thank you so much for being here. Lone Wolf, Jeff Lone Wolf. I have over 1,600 ready to invest in a new crypto, in a new coin, or maybe reinforce one of the current coins I'm holding in. Again, Jeff, what I would do is actually see. I'm a little confused. You say new coin. Are you talking silver, precious metal coins? Or are you talking cryptos? Because if it's cryptos, you better put it into the crypto market. At least get it into a stable coin like USDT, is it? And have it on standby, ready to trade. So I don't know which coin you're talking about. So Ron A started stacking Digibyte and Bitcoin Cash. I watch Crazy for Cryptos as well. He's a great channel. Great channel. My only beef with him, I wish he would come out with a video a little bit more often. I think we're seeing, what, a video once a week from him. And that's how much I like it. That's my testament on how much I like the guy. You know, if you like listening to somebody, you like to see videos coming out as often as possible. And it just seems like all the channels I really enjoy, it's just like one video a week. Or they'll put out 3 videos in one day, once a week. You know how it is. Luke Stock, thank you for the question about the vaccine, by the way. I forgot to thank you. What is my favorite book and movie? Well, let's start with the movie. I love comedies. I love laughing. So I'll start out with a comedy. Now, you guys and gals have to watch this movie. Young Frankenstein for comedy. Deer Hunter, The Deer Hunter for drama. I mean, after you watch The Deer Hunter, you'll think about that movie. You know it's a good movie when you think about it for days after. The Deer Hunter. What's the name of that other movie? Carlito's Way. So those are the 2 dramas I like. So Young Frankenstein for comedy, Carlito's Way, and The Deer Hunter. Yeah, they're older movies, but I guarantee you they're better than any movies that are put out now, the trash that they're putting out now. So Carlito's Way was another phenomenal movie. I don't know. Book? Dante's Inferno, I think, was a good one. I also read Martian Chronicles as a young kid. I read Martian Chronicles. I don't know. As I started getting older, though, I don't know whether I acquired attention deficit disorder. I pick up a book and I'm like, my eyes just glaze over it. They just don't hold my interest no more. But I was an extremely addicted reader when I was a kid. We're talking all the way from 8 years old to 16 years old. I was addicted to reading. And I would read books well above, again, Martian Chronicles, just well above the age bracket. Diving deep, XRP is going to be the new gold. I'm hoping so, but nobody's really, one person said in the 10s to the 100s. That doesn't sound like gold to me. Bitcoin sounds like gold to me. 60,000. What is it? 58,000 as of today, 59,000. That sounds like gold to me. It would be nice if all of our XRP turned out to be like 50, even 50,000. I would just be like, oh, thank you, Lord. That was a cool question. What favorite books and movies? I like that. Do I watch Off Grid with Doug and Stacy? I enjoy their content. I'm looking into going off grid. I think I've seen a couple of their videos. I have a hard time with some of these videos. How they claim they're living in the wild as they build their home. And I don't know, you got to wonder if they're really driving out every night to their real home, come back in, build a little bit more to the new property they bought. I don't know. and building their cabin and claiming, "Oh, we're living under that rock over there." Yeah, yeah, that's what we're doing. I don't know. I think they're cool videos. I like them, but the OG pumped a little bit today, huh? Okay. Rudolf Steiner is a genius. So Theta wallets, see, this is actually, and it's not for QTube. It's not your fault, not bashing you. But this is a little bit on the fake side of news. Again, I'm not bashing you because this is the rumor that's going around. Let me read his comment. Theta wallets are getting attacked. They are not getting attacked. They are making it where your balance shows zero. That's true. Not good. And Stellar nodes also getting hacked. Well, I can't speak to Stellar, but I can speak to Theta. What has happened is some servers actually went down, and that is affecting basically the GUI, graphic, what is it, GUI, GUI, graphic, gosh damn it. It's affecting what you're seeing on the screen. So they're working on getting those servers up. Gosh, I got a brain disorder or something. Let's take a look. GUI, graphic user interface. I didn't even need to Google it. Graphic user interface. So these servers are affecting their graphic user interfaces. And one of the things that is being affected is the balance showing. Now, obviously, if you're staking, your balance is going to show zero because it's over in the stake pool. But you can determine that. Theta, they're saying, is showing zero. So it's not for everybody. So the story is some of their servers have gone down, and they're looking into that. Who knows? I could have been fed a line of bull crap, but I'm not really too concerned about it. Finally got some Digibyte pro-grade painting, thanks to your channel. Pro-grade painting, thank you so much for being here. Keep getting some. Your goal should be an easy 100,000, if not 150,000 minimum goal. I say 150 because you got to give 1/3 to the tax man, right? So if you strike it rich, you got to give 1/3 of your pie away. So always, if you got a goal, and this goes for any one of your cryptos, this goes for anything, even investments. If you got a goal, always add 30% more for the tax man. Thank you so much for being here, ProGrade. I personally think that that alien are demons and will be part of the end days plan. What do you think about aliens and Bigfoot over text? I don't think about aliens and Bigfoot. Just don't. It's not part of who I am. I will say this, mathematically speaking, there's a lot of expanse out there when you look up at the sky at night. So mathematically, are we the only living organism? No, there's no way. But I'll tell you what, if they saw us, they'd be calling us the aliens too. So I don't think, Southern Prepper, yeah, he's double A Ron. Yeah, he goes back, shoot, when I first started prepping. He's a nice guy. Daniel Estrada, thank you so much. Long time since I have seen you, Overtax Taxpayer, watching from Japan. That is Debonair Dylan. Thank you so much for being here. I can go for some sushi right about now, if you can get it over here really quick before the sashimi goes bad. Can you imagine that? Him sending me like some freaking tuna rolls and stuff. Gets here like 10 weeks later. There you go. So Eve, 1972 Tucson in the house. You know, I'm here in Tucson. Nice to have you here. Um, let's talk about Robert. I don't even know who this guy is. Robert Kawasaki, who said that he has savings account with $250,000 and he did not touch it for years, and the bank sent him a letter stating that they would seize that money. I don't know anything about that. I don't talk about things I don't know about. I don't know if that's a true story, and if it is, he should have done something with it. My Theta wallet has been showing 0 for 4 days now. Don't sweat it, dude. Don't sweat it. Fred said, you rock overtax. Thank you so much, Fred. Thank you so much. Do you think I still have the there in there, or is it stolen? Your Theta is safe. Don't worry about it. In Holland. So someone's talking to me from Holland. In Holland, I can life off of 1,200 US dollars. I think a lot of people have auto spelling or something here. auto spelling, auto check spelling. I don't know. Yes, I will check out that dragon coin. That is, you know, some of those Perth Mint dragon coins, what I appreciate about them is the complexity of the detail of their artwork. The details it's just astounding. It truly is. When I look at some of those dragon coins, and it doesn't even necessarily have to be Perth Mint, although I think Perth Mint puts out the majority of them. When you look at it and you could see the scales on the dragon, that just blows my freaking mind. How they just do that. Little Stray Sheep got some XRP at 18 cents. Put my XRP shirt at 4:30 a.m. You're welcome. LOL. Okay, that'd be cool. He's got an XRP shirt. I have a Theta shirt and I have a Digibyte shirt. I wear them out I wear them out to shopping and wherever. Nobody even mentions anything about it. I'm telling you folks, just like silver, precious metals, 99.999, we'll do 3 nines, percent of the freaking human population out there, I'm pointing to my window, doesn't even know what precious metals are. They don't know what cryptocurrencies are. Need I say more? Need I say more? What do you think about ZIL? I don't own any, but I could tell you I wish I did. Crazy for cryptos. Also likes Zilliqa. The fact of the matter is I only got so much peanut butter. You heard my analogy with the peanut butter. You know, if I spread my peanut butter too thin, it's not effective in what I'm investing in. So what I'm saying is if I spread my money around too thinly, it's not going to be very effective. Buy fake vax papers with Monreal. Talk. Nothing will happen until the people push back. Yeah. By then they'll vote in their own death papers. They'll vote in their own funeral. So Fred is saying turn off your VPN for those people who are having a problem viewing their Theta wallets. Turn off your VPN. I can kind of agree with that. However, it wouldn't even let me log into my Theta wallet while my VPN was working. So I had to turn off my VPN, then it'll let me log in. So I don't know how effective that's going to be. Sergeant Gold, VGX to the moon. What does VGX stand for? I don't know what that is. Who else is here? Bitcoin, okay. CoinMarket.cap. Roosted remains. He's on the road, so he can't really chat. But I'm hoping you're enjoying your trip, wherever you're going to and from. Wondering if I should take some of my Ethereum and convert it to XRP. That's for you to decide, buddy. This is not a channel where we give financial advice. Anybody here, though, is more than welcome to comment, but I'm staying away from that one. I don't know much about Dogcoin or DOG coin. I just don't know much about it. Papers, please. Yeah, you have to say that with a German accent. Papers, please. They don't even say please. Papers. Stop or we shoot. I don't even do a good German accent. Sorry about that. If you make 50K on cryptos, would you buy gold? If I made 50K on cryptos, you're insinuating that I've actually cashed it and took the 50K. I would pay off the debt before I bought anything. Okay, so I would not buy gold before I paid off my debt. So young Frankenstein is gonna bust you up laughing, Luke, and the Deer Hunter, and you got to watch Carlito's Way. I think it's Al Pacino. Got to watch that one too. Do you own any XRP by Joe Prado? I have about 300 of them, so I don't have much, but I do have some XRP. Braveheart was okay. Good movie, but not on the lines of The Deer Hunter and not on the lines of Carlito's Way, although a good movie. Gladiator 2, a good movie, but and I really loved Gladiator, but still not on par with Carlito's Way and The Deer Hunter. No, there's no way in God's green earth. Back to the Future, are you kidding me? Excellent, I don't know, adolescent movie. But definitely, when you watch The Deer Hunter and Carlito's Way, you'll say, I see what Overtax was talking about. The quality of writing, when you finish watching the movie, you will think about that movie for days. Those two movies. So, Luke, I'm not going to discuss, and this is not bashing you, I do not want to discuss what I would do if they come for my guns. I do not talk about, I just don't put myself in that situation where I'm talking like all boisterous and I'm not anti-government or anything like that. Is not that type of channel. I am anti-communist, don't get me wrong, but I don't want to put out the perception that we're one of those Looney Tune channels. I hear what you're saying. Let's put it this way. If I hear that they're coming for my guns, I'm going to go hide them or they're going to get lost in the lake. That's the extent of what I will say. Yeah, graphic user interface. What do you think? They are poisoning our food? Do you think they put chemtrails starting? Boy. Patriot CB. I've been very well, thank you, and I hope you've been well. I believe you're... Give me a second. Are you the gentleman from California. Was it Port Hueneme? I've met a couple of people. I go out to Port Hueneme and another base out there. The name escapes me right now. But I've ran into people that recognize me from my channel like 3 times. Patriot CB, loaded Digibyte and sitting on 20K of Theta. That's awesome. That is freaking awesome. Now, do you say you're sitting on $20,000 worth of Theta? Or do you have 20,000 Theta coins? That's always, you know what I'm saying? There's a big difference there. But good calls on both of them. Jesse Rivers, China, Joe Biden. Yeah, I hear you, brother. I hear you. Yankee Stacking is in the house. By the way, I would find it hard to believe that you've never heard of Yankee Stacking. However, if you've been living underneath a rock, I urge you all to go check out his channel, YouTube channel. He gives away free silver and gold coins every night. I'm teasing, Yankee, I'm teasing. But please go check out his channel. A phenomenal plethora of knowledge. I am not just saying that to blow smoke. Excellent channel. Jaybird, got my first AR-15 5.56. Yep, awesome. That's what that is. It's a 5.56. Got, I think, a 1 in 7 twist in the barrel. None your business. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for telling everybody to hit the like button. I really would appreciate that if everybody did hit the like button. Big tremor. So Todd Polson says big tremor swarm in California. Again, Yankee, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If I didn't. Luke, you asked me about the Bible, and I'm going to, I don't want to get into Uncle Sam. Again, I don't feel comfortable talking about the government. It's not what this channel is, but I will answer your question about the Bible. What do I like most about the Bible? So, I am in the 50s. I lie to everybody and tell them I'm in the 30s. But I read the Bible for the first time, and I'm not kidding. I read the Bible for the first time, I'd say 8 years ago. And it's in the other room. It's the King James Version. And I read it from front cover to back cover, with the exception of some of the Proverbs. What I liked best about it was it showed me what reality was. For example, a lot of television movies based on the Bible have nothing to do with the Bible. For example, Moses, when you watch the 10 Commandments and you read the Bible, nowhere does it say in the Bible that Moses actually worked for the Pharaoh. At least I couldn't find it. So what it did is it separated me from some of the fiction that I thought were truths. The ark, a lot of people are thinking that it's 2 of every animal that went on the ark. That is factually untrue. Take a look at the Bible. I think there was 3 and 4s. But, you know, so it separated me from fiction, I think. I did like I did. It did give me some hope because when I was reading it throughout those years, I was very depressed. So it actually gave me some hope. So that's all really I feel comfortable saying. The rest is kind of personal, right? But to this day, I think about God every day. Whereas before, it was like one time a year on Christmas. And frankly, that was another fiction, according to the Bible. So Law and Order Prepper, thank you so much for being here. Silver Lumberjack, thank you so much for being here. Mike Jones, thank you so much. Appreciate it. So a lot of people do know who Yankee Stacking is. That's a good thing. Jersey Gal and T-Dog, great analogy on the peanut butter. That's a true statement. Yeah, when you only have so much money, right? And you spread it out too thin in your investments, and one of your investments does take off, there's not enough in it to really make it worthwhile, is what I try to tell people. Now, obviously, we're all financially, we're different. And some people can afford to invest in a larger variation of investments. Yes, he's already mentioned he will run in 2024. So I never heard of Voyager or VGX, sorry. XRP is being reported right now that it is moving up as we speak. Angel Valez, do you own any dog? See, I don't know how to say this. Is it Doggy Coin or DOG Coin? I don't own any of it, sorry. And that doesn't mean it's a bad coin. Again, I just don't have enough money to invest in every coin out there. Sergeant Gold in the house. I appreciate it. Zachary Mays. Thank you. Happy Feet 132. Is there a safe crypto exchange that has Theta, XRP, and Digibyte? Well, there's those swap types. If you can get into Binance on their European site, I think that's going to have everything you need. But here in the States, I think your best bet is simpleswap.io and godex.io. I think those two are going to have everything that you want as far as your question. Best part of Young Frankenstein is young Terry Garr. Yeah, she was a little hottie, wasn't she? But my favorite part was when he went and got the brain. He got the brain. I won't give away. He brings back the brain. That was my favorite part. So again, Young Frankenstein for a comedy, loved it. You guys and gals have to check it out. Yeah, Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Yes, excellent movie. Carlito's Way. Is it Carlito or Carlitas? I think it's Carlita. No, it's Carlito because he's a guy. The guy's name was Carlito. So it would be an O instead of an A. A would be feminine. So yeah, Carlito's Way. Excellent freaking movie. Excellent movie. Thor, Bradshaw, what do I like better, metal or crypto? Depends what day of the week it is. What do I mean by that? I'm not trying to be sarcastic. They're both excellent. But right now, cryptos is making some serious moves. So therefore, I got to pivot. Remember, I only have so much money financially. I got to pivot with my finances and go with that for now. Okay? Hopefully when I make some money, pay off some debts, and then reinvest it into precious metals. That is my plan. So if so, Debonair Dylan, I didn't lie about the deer hunter. You said it's great. If I haven't lied about the deer hunter, I haven't lied about Carlito's Way or Young Frankenstein for that matter. But Young Frankenstein's a comedy. Sophie's Choice, I never heard. I've heard of it. Is that a chick flick though? I don't know. Is that a chick flick? Is that where you take your girl to a movie and hoping that you're gonna ching ching wow wow? I don't know. I don't know. Uphold has Digibyte and XRP. So I never heard of Uphold. So I always say this to everybody who, everybody when they suggest an exchange, do your own diligence. You don't know who's in here in this room suggesting exchanges. And for all I know, it could be their exchange, if you know what I mean. So I don't know what Uphold is. Never heard of it. However, do your own diligence. Double check any exchange recommendation here. I used to say a lot about the gold and silver stores online. Some of them I never heard of. I tell people double check who they are before you give them your credit card information. Yeah, XRP, J Silver. I already mentioned that. J Silver Bravo. Excellent. Excellent. Yes, Port Wainimi, good memory, and Magoo. That's right. Point Magoo and Port Wainimi. Was a Patriot, was it you I ran into? And I kind of went like this because I was checking in at the time and I was afraid that the guy who was taking my ID, I was afraid of. So somebody came up to me while I was checking in at the guard gate, security guard gate. And I was like, you know, so I'm wondering if it was you. And then I ran out after this person, after I got checked in. Hey, dude, I was going to say, hey, dude, I appreciate it. I wasn't trying to be rude. I just didn't want to get in trouble. But that person was already gone. So, oh, 20,000 Theta coins is damn good. Yeah, I don't have that many. You're doing good, buddy. You're doing good. San Antonio, Texas. FJM 1061 in gold and lead he trust. I've been to the Riverwalk quite a few times. Love it down there. Been to the base out there as well quite a few times. Joe Prado, been listening to you for years. I should have listened 3 years ago about cryptos. I started talking about cryptos 3 years ago. However, 4 years ago, I was 100% against cryptos. I was a naysayer until I witnessed people paying off their homes and moving away. Literally, 25 years left on their mortgage, paid it off. They're living in Florida. They're living the high life now. Had I listened 4 years ago, things would have been different for me as well. I was one of those folks who says if you don't hold it, you don't own it. And for the most part, it is true. But cryptos, it's different. It's a different game. I think about the deer hunter as one today Russian roulette scene. That's right. The Russian roulette scene on the deer hunter. And you know, every time I hear if you heard the song to the deer hunter before seeing the movie, you wouldn't think anything about the song. But now when I hear the song after seeing the movie, it kind of moves me a little bit. You know what I'm talking about. If you watch that movie, it's amazing. Good movie. See, a lot of people have heard of the deer hunter in Carlito's Way. Now, yeah, yeah. 999 fine. Finally made it to a live. Hope it's all well, brother. It is. It's doing really well. Excellent channel. Yankee and Silver Dragons is a must watch. And Yankee gives away gold bullion every night. Everybody. I'm cheesing. I'm gonna get a freaking bomb in the post office box now. If anything is from Yankee, I'm gonna make sure it's not ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Oh man. Yeah, the Russian roulette part. A lot of people are mentioning it now. I understand your point. I think that's the best advice, to hide them or put them in the lake. That's correct. Never go around bragging that you're going to take on the government or you're going to take on the police. First of all, it's just not a good thing. And 99% of the people who say they're going to do that don't. They wind up giving their guns. Here you go, police. It's not, it doesn't set a good example. It's just not something. You got a lot of people, though, you know, in the prepper community, in the gun community. And I say a lot, meaning not all. You got a lot of people who fantasize, they romanticize about going to war with their government or the police, not knowing the military has stuff they can launch at you that would surgically remove your ass from this planet. Surgically. I mean, your house and all the other houses around would be perfectly fine. That's what I mean. I mean, not a good thing. Not a good thing. And a lot of people here, they haven't killed somebody. And I can tell you, that's a filth you can't wash off your body. So Bitcoin and Theta, you can exchange, you can buy Bitcoin on any exchange on this planet, to the best of my knowledge. Theta, again, I'll answer the question again. Simpleswap.io. That was IRENE. I don't. FXC 808. What's the next crypto gem? A lot of people talking about this coin called HOT. I don't know anything about it, but I could tell you when I heard about it, it was 1 cent. Now it's doubled in price. So it's like, or was that just a temporary pump? I don't know. Check out KuCoin Exchange. Okay. Crisis King. Okay. Jimmy Johnny. Thank you so much. Austin Berry. Digicoin can be mined. Okay. Dogecoin. Doji, okay. Bugman 5923. Doji, okay. Bugman goes back like 3 or 4 years as well. There's an old timer, not old timer. I don't want him to think I'm calling him old, but he's been a subscriber for quite some time. I appreciate you being here. Patrick Ninteman can be mined, okay. Who else is here? Slingin' Silver, what's up? Ermac Full from Luxembourg. AA Ron, AGOG. Happy Feet, thank you so much. So yeah, so AA Ron, there are rumors that XRP is going to be reinstated on Coinbase. Again, those are just rumors, but that could explain the 100% price increase in just today. Who knows? Okay, Patriot CB, I saw your response. Milspec Stacker, I always like that name, Milspec. Is Cash App? Never heard of Cash App, my friend. I don't know the purpose of it to give you what do I recommend. I don't understand its purpose. And I'm not very fond of downloading apps. For example, everybody's saying, well, you should download the Google app. Why for? I can go to google.com and it's there and it's not taking up space or resources on my computer. So whatever you can do on your phone, I recommend just going to the website. I don't understand, I can understand if there's not a site and you only have to download, your only option is to download an app. I can understand that. But I just don't understand why you would need to download something where you can just go to the website. Why do you want something extra on your computer or your Android device or your Apple device, just taking up resources? Half the shit, excuse my language, is probably spying on you from Japan or China. I should say China. Just go to the website, my friend. Never heard of Uni. I paid for Uni using my Bitcoin gains, so it can work out well for you. Chris B, what do you think about Holochain? Is that hot? So again, I just mentioned that like 5 minutes ago. I don't know enough about it, but I can tell you something. Since I've heard about it, it's gone up in price. Who knows? Born Majesty, thank you so much for being here. I have to say, I'd have to give credit to JSnip4's channel for that information. And so far, it's worked out fine for me. Regardless of the other stuff he talks about that people might not agree with, all his investment advice has kind of worked out for me. I got into Theta when it was 13 cents. Is now $11.75. Actually went up to $15. But who's counting? You know what I'm saying? $11.75 as of today, when I got into it at 13 cents. Yeah, I can give credit to JSnip4 for that one. I got into Digibyte based on his recommendation as well. I got into it when it was 1.3 pennies, a little over 1 cent. It is now today reached 9 cents. I got no complaints. Luke Stock. So I guess you've been around a long time too, if you remember that video. So like Hawk Demon, if you can't get 1,000 of Theta, that's fine. Start getting into some Digibyte and XRP. I would get the Digibyte first, but if you can, both at the same time. But I would really put your efforts, a little more effort into the Digibyte. Nightmare, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Theta 1, hello to you. Holochain is hot. Okay. Yes, Bitcoin Cash AA is going to be big. And even crypto, Crazy for Crypto even says that. So definitely, you're right as far as that is concerned. Yeah, so I have noticed the prices of everything going up, and I'm sure everybody else has as well. Gas, it's up a full dollar, if not $1.15 higher than when our other president was in. So the prices are higher. I think regulations, I think just everything is just tightening, and obviously the cost of doing business is always, and as well as regulations, cost of doing business, taxes and whatnot is always passed down to the consumer. It's never paid by the companies, never. I don't care what anybody tells you. If you raise the taxes on businesses, they don't pay those taxes. Those taxes are collected from the goods and services that they sell from you. So be very have your Spider-Man senses. I mean, when you hear a politician swear to your face that he's not going to raise your taxes, but instead he's going to raise the rich business owners' taxes, that should be a red flag for you. Because they don't pay taxes. They pass them back down to you. So it's just a way of raising your taxes without raising your taxes. Oh, but it's the rich business owner. We didn't do that. No. It's the business model. It always has been since the beginning of business. I remember going to grade school when I was a kid, and people would come to school with bags of candy and sell them to the other kids. And as soon as the prices of those candies were raised from the candy store, they would raise the prices and pass it down to their fellow students. It's not like they ate or financially ate it. You know what I'm saying? No. Even a kid has more common sense than some of the voters out there. Swill, thank you, little stray sheep. Thank you so much for being here. Hi Ho Silver. Makes you wish you had a wheelbarrow full, doesn't it? Yes. Options on Chainlink. I'm hearing fairly decent things on Chainlink. I'll be honest with you, I only have one Chainlink, so I'm not really heavy into it, if you know what I mean. Not enough peanut butter, so to speak. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you, Jimmy Cervantes. Good to be here. OMI coin a good coin? I don't know. Perhaps somebody else can answer these questions about these various coins I know nothing about. Maverick, hello. Nice to see you again as well. So I've been on for 108 minutes. What am I saying? 1 hour and 8 minutes. Ooh, I'm tired. Link up $5 today. Link is up. That's awesome. Theta about to move up. And again, I need to warn everybody. There's a lot of predictions. It's actually going to collapse to $7, $8, $9. Nobody knows for sure, but they're betting on that. It's going to be a temporary move down, so it's going to get to where it's going to go. However, I don't know if that's a true statement. This is just what I'm hearing. And if that is true, once it gets to that $7, $8, $9, wherever it's supposed to crash to, it's going to be short-lived there, meaning it's only going to be there for a few days, give or take, and it's going to go rebound right back up. So I'm just telling everybody, not just to have the cash on the side in your bank account, to actually get it into the crypto market, get it into a stable coin like USDT, that's what is it, Tether? I think it's Tether, and just have it on the sidelines waiting. As soon as you see Theta drop to where you're comfortable by, and you go to Simple Swap to trade that Theta, that Tether, in Simple Swap for your Theta, and that way you're not wasting time or transferring it from a bank account into Coinbase and transfer it to Coinbase into Tether, and then have it waiting, folks. And the worst case scenario, it doesn't happen. It doesn't go back down like a lot of people saying. You still have 100% of your money because it's a stable coin. You can just transfer it back into your bank account with ease. Austin Berry, thank you so much. I was Silver Guy. I missed out on Theta when you told us to buy it, but I got into Digibyte at a little over 3 cents, actually a little under 4 cents, and still holding, watching XRP closely. Yeah, so you should be very happy with your Digibyte holdings as well as your, XRP. So I need to tell you, on your Digibyte, they're saying it's going to get up to $9 to $15, between $9 and $15 for your Digibyte. Imagine that. Eric Adventurous, Venteris, I think that's how you actually pronounce it. Thank you so much for being here. So yeah, the rumor is Coinbase coming is going to get Theta, but then again, you know, that rumor's been around for a while. So we're going to see. We're going to see, and if that happens, well, that's only what, today's the 6th or the 7th. Today's, yeah. So that's just a couple of weeks out. So that dip, in theory, that I'm hearing about would have to happen between now and then. Then Coinbase announces it. Then it shoots to the moon. Or it doesn't happen, the dip that I'm talking about, and Coinbase gets it and it shoots to the moon. So we don't know. And I'm not a prophet. Only God knows. So I'm just saying be ready. That's all. It's the same information I'd give you about silver. Hey, I'm hearing a rumor silver is going to take a dive. Have some money ready. That's all I'm saying. But I'm telling everybody, pay your debt off. Don't buy toys yet, or don't, just pay your debt off. Debt is slavery. It truly is slavery. But the sad thing is, it's slavery we volunteered for. Imagine that. You volunteered for slavery. I'm as guilty as you. I'm as guilty as you. And that's the first thing I'm going to do. Okay, so Maverick Good is reporting that Theta is up over $12 now. That's good. That is good. So as far as pulling profits, I'm thinking if I see $20 Theta, I'm pulling some and I'm paying off debts. So Merrick, I would say USDC I think USDC. I'd have to say USDC, okay? And that's exactly how you would actually have to send your money back into your bank account. So I think Coinbase only does work with the US dollar token. Dollar coin, I'm sorry. So just stick with USDC. So for example, if you wanted to sell some Bitcoin, you get that Bitcoin. I'm just using Bitcoin as an example. You get it back into Coinbase, right? Then you exchange that Bitcoin, to USDC, and then you're able to withdraw that and put it into your bank account. So either way, you're going to have to use DC. So I wouldn't convolute things by going to various stable coins, okay? Because you're going to have to go into this one and that one. It just takes too much time. It's a lot of convolution. You don't need that. So Marek says USDT is only good for liquidity. Not from what I'm reading. I don't think you can transfer USDT to your bank account. But it is a stable coin, a Tether, I think it's called. Unless I'm speaking of the wrong thing, it's Tether. So it is good for holding because it's a stable coin pinned to the dollar. Again, I'm not all-knowing, but it is, if we're talking about the same thing. So Plata Pioneer, am I up on cryptos? Yes, I am. And that is why I'm telling you about it. I'm not selling this information to you, by the way. Anything I know, I'm giving it to you for free. You take a look at 100% of my videos. In the video description, you will not see one link. Buy your cryptos from me and get 15% off so I can make some money off you. I don't play that. That goes for any product I review, whether it's a water filter or any kind of prepper food. I don't put links in my video description so you buy them from me and I make money off of you. That's bullshit. I don't sell a video subscription or anything. I don't play that. I'm not pushing what is that? what's that oil? CDC oil or CBC or whatever the freaking oil, the big scam that they got going now. All the websites are passing this marijuana oil. I'll be honest with you, I tried it. Didn't do a damn thing for me. Not a damn thing. Derek Filson, thank you so much for being here. That's something I should do, actually, a review on that CDC or whatever the hell the oil is called. That's how it affected me. I can barely remember what the hell the crap is called. I should do a review on that. You didn't do squat for me, not a thing. Good night, Patriot CB. Appreciate you being here. TUSD is also a good stable coin. You can actually hold your dollars on standby on that coin. Definitely. Did I sound like the Rain Man there for a second? Definitely. I sometimes make myself laugh. Definitely. I'm feeling retarded. I'm tired. Look at my eyes. It looks like... Definitely. Best place to get Digibyte, in my opinion, is going to be Exodus. Obviously, your simple swaps, simpleswap.io is going to have it as well. Hello, Seaway44. Appreciate you being here. Dominic Pelosi. CBC, good stuff. Didn't do a damn thing for me. But if it worked for you, who am I to say? CBD. Who am I to say? You know what I'm saying? Didn't do squat. I think it's a placebo. It's a scam. It seems like every year they have something. Goyo berries on one, and then it's what's the little red things? Those berries. Every year it's some other scam, and you never hear about it again. You got the people waving their flags, CBD oil. Their career. They're hanging flags in the intersection and flipping it. And I'm freaking losing it, dudes and dudettes. Derek Filson, hey, over text, I watched a documentary on Superstition Mountains in Arizona. Have you been there? Looks really interesting and supernatural. I have not been there. I have driven by it and seen it from a distance. I definitely recommend, if you can get out there, do it. It's really nice. It really is nice. I've heard a lot of good reviews on the hiking out there as well. And don't believe everything you hear on television. It'll have you believe that. Anybody that goes in the superstitious mountains never comes out again. It's TV. Goji berries. But what's the other one? It comes in the red skin. You break it open and... You break it open, it has a little red seeds in it. I'm just losing it. I don't know anymore. That was a big deal. Ben Zerdrex, thank you so much for being here. He sold all his cryptos to buy silver, and then he sold all his silver to buy cryptos again. Ouch. Not very efficient. But we've all made mistakes, right? I can name 50 mistakes that I've made that are far worse than the one you just made. I know in New York they called them Chinese apples when I was a kid. Pomegranates, that's what it is. Thank you, Dominic. Pomegranates, remember? Pomegranate juice. Never hear about it again. just one snake oil after another. And everybody will say, hey, the pomegranate oil worked and the goji berries worked. And The motor oil that I drank in the 70s worked. They'll tell you everything works, you know. And if it does work for somebody, that's awesome. I really do mean that. Yeah, it's pomegranates. Did you know as a kid they would call them Chinese apples in the Bronx? Yep. J. Barnhart. Let me put on my glasses. Sometimes the old man glasses. Barnhart, yeah. Keep up the good work. Been in Theta since 2018 and in for the long haul. Same here. It will be the new internet. Stay safe. That's awesome. When he says 2018, he got in, I would have to say right around the same time I did. So he's made some, he or she has made some good gains. Again, I got in at 13 cents. It's now $12, folks. And hopefully he has thousands and thousands, and hopefully he will be paying off his home and moving somewhere that he's always dreamt about and whatnot. Beetroot juice. Okay. Leonardo. Hello. So Benzadrex has a kid, a child, or his name is Leonardo. Thank you so much, Leonardo. I appreciate you watching as well, and hoping that you have a good day, and you're having a good day. I apologize. I'm a little on the tired side. Just been a long day. The dingleberries work. Yeah. I don't want to, I'm not, Leonardo's here, so I don't want to get into that kind of language. Beet juice, actually beet juice does work. Beets, I wouldn't say love, but I don't dislike fresh beets. I eat them, and that is proven to work. And I tell you, I buy some beet powder, the powder, and I mix it up. I do feel, I'm very in tune with my body. I'm very in tune, and I drink that, and I definitely feel something about 10 minutes after I drink the beet, the powdered stuff. So definitely. Seaway 44, you're bad. That's messed up. Yeah, so beet juice, however, when you go to the bathroom, it's a different color. Again, I know there's at least one child here, and I just want to be respectful. But when you eat beets, it does change things. Can't find any quarter ounce of gold or halves. Keep them if you got them. So yes, so the small increments are going quickly. Red wine has what they call tannins in it. Now, red wine is good. It's good for the heart. Tannins, which is the property that is good for the heart, is only in existence, to the best of my knowledge, in red wine. I don't believe white wine has tannins in it. So if you're going to drink wine for health benefits, it's red wine that you want to drink, okay? Not white wine. Though all wine is high in sugar as well, right? So you got to be careful on the sugars. So I think, before bedtime, a nice glass of, good, nice red wine is good. XRP, it's good at these current prices, considering the projected prices. That's what you really need to look at. I do wish I got into XRP earlier. Again, we all make mistakes, right? So, Theta One, that's kind of like asking somebody what they have in their bank account. It's very personal, you know what I mean? So, and I'm not bashing you. This is not, I'm not, but that's not something somebody should say, I got X amount of dollars, or I got X amount of money. It doesn't serve anything. I'm the same way with silver. I never did a full stack. Never did a full stack on my silver. Never did a full stack video. Just it's not what. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Swill thinks I'm very coherent and well spoken. I personally didn't notice you say. Now that you mentioned it, I'm going to say all the time accidentally. You messed me up. Very coherent. Boy, if you, you obviously don't know me well, but thank you very much and well spoken. Out of all my insecurities, I would have to say my brain power is my biggest insecurity. I work with some extremely smart people, and I'm constantly running at 110% just to keep up with them. So it's definitely a compliment that you gave me. Thank you so much. Leonardo, thank you so much for being here again. I really appreciate it. Benzer Drex, thank you so much. Is 2 ounces of gold enough when shit hits the fan? It's better than no gold, but for shit hit the fan, I would actually get smaller increments if possible. I realize smaller increments cost more money. However, we're talking about a scenario with no rule of law, right? Well, not necessarily, I guess. Because shit hit the fan could be you losing the job. Now that I'm thinking about it, if you lost your job, that shit hit the fan for you, right? It might not affect your neighbors or any of your community, but you lost your job. So that would be considered a shit hit the fan scenario. So yes. And if that, you take that 2 ounces of gold to the coin shop and they gave you money and it can pay your mortgage for a month or two. Yes, definitely. But world without rule of law is different. Okay. That affects everybody, and don't know if any amount of gold is going to help you there. I mean, it might actually, who knows? We've never lived through it. I don't want to act like I'm an expert. So now Theta is up as we speak, up another 8 cents. It's $12.13. Wow. So anyway, folks, I'm going to get out of here. I want to thank everybody for being here. Your time is your most important commodity, especially a weekday. And I appreciate you spending some of that time with me. So Raha just walks in. Theta's waking up again, about to take off. Raha, I was just going to take off. I appreciate the comment, but I'm gonna get out of here and get some dinner. You folks have a great day, okay? I appreciate everything you've done. So am I going to do another gold envelope? I plan on it sometime in the future, but right now, paying off some debts, some medical debts, that sort of thing. So kind of putting the brakes on investments for now. So we'll see. Wes, thank you so much for being here, Wes. Right there, Wes. Take care. MXP 2000. I'm trying to get off and everybody is coming in the room now. So glad to see Digi moving again. Yeah. Aloha. But anyway, I got to run. Take care, folks.